Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my corner of the world. We are here for another tribute reaction. This is another Arrowverse one. It was uploaded by the channel Felicity Queen, and the video is titled Oliver Queen Tribute: A Hero's Journey. Now, for the last Arrowverse tribute reaction that I did, I'm pretty sure that it was like for all of them. It was My Name Is. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. I enjoyed that one. um I mentioned in there that, at least I think I did, that Oliver Queen is my favorite character from the Arrowverse. He, like, his character development, like his growth, his story, all, like, I loved all of it to pieces. It was great. I really enjoy watching his story. So I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing here. Link to the original will be in the description. Let's run this up.
20% of his body is covered in scar tissue. Second-degree burns on his back and arms. X-rays show at least 12 fractures that never properly healed.
This man went through a lot.
The Oliver you lost might not be the one they found.
After 5 years, everything that was once familiar is now unrecognizable.
This turned up already?
The face I see in the mirror is a stranger.
You've been through a crucible.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, Oliver. When it changed you, how can it not?
Do you want to know why I don't talk about what happened to me then? Because if people knew, if you knew, you'd see me differently. And not as some vigilante guy. As damaged.
I didn't know how painful it would be to keep my secrets.
Home is a battlefield. Back home, they're all trying to get you. Get you to open up, be somebody you're not sure you are anymore.
After 5 years, I have plans. I have things that I have to do. I'm not the same person I used to be.
And I think I'm just beginning to understand the kind of man you are.
Oliver, what happened to you out there?
These were 5 years! 5 years where nothing good happened.
I don't know about nothing good, but
And we all have our secrets, Ollie. Clearly, you have yours. And it's fine if you don't want to share them with us. I just really think you should share them with someone.
Sounds like you have a narrow definition of being a hero.
Have you killed anyone?
He's a killer.
Yes.
You, Mr. Queen, are not a hero. You're a villain. But you know that, don't you?
You're a murderer.
You're not a hero.
I'm not a hero.
You're a killer.
You're afraid of what's happened to you, of what you've become, and you're running from it.
that is something that I always found pretty interesting about shows like this, at least for some of them. Not really all, but when people, like, in Oliver's position, like those who practice vigilante justice, right? You always have some people telling them that they're a hero, right? But then, like, you have those people feel like they're not heroes. I always found that to be an interesting duality. Like, you have people praising you as a hero, but then you yourself don't feel like one, even though you are out there risking your life to save others. It's kind of interesting, like the way that Oliver did it at the start of the series, and even like flashbacks included. The way he did it was dark and pretty bloody, no doubt, but in the end he did save lives. So it's just like an interesting thing that he doesn't feel, or at least he didn't anyway, feel like a hero. But you know, it is what it is. It's all part of his growth, right?
You don't kill because you have to, so why? Why do you do it? Because
I loved him
You
as a
think yourself
villain.
a monster.
No. I am a monster.
I wanted to! And I liked it!
There is a monster inside you, yes, but it is not you.
Stop fighting and live.
It should have been me.
Or everyone you love will die.
Slade was a menace too.
She's dead because of me. It's over for me.
No, Adrian!
I don't want to do this anymore.
I still feel like some people should have got taken out of the show at the end of that finale. That's just my take, but
These days it's gonna be
we
me.
move.
This life that I've chosen. It only ends one way. I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. I just can't be me. And the arrow isn't enough. Then maybe I should be Ra's al Ghul.
How many people can Oliver Queen lose before there is no more Oliver Queen?
Oliver, this isn't you. I know you're still in there somewhere.
Do what I do takes conviction, but more often than not, it's the will to do what's ugly. Every time I do that, I'm trading away little pieces of myself.
A man cannot live by two names.
Well, right now I can't live by either, so I don't know who I am.
I thought that I could be me and the arrow, but I can't.
This man is so
The part
damaged.
that I'm trading away
He is so damaged.
is Oliver Queen. I don't want to die down here. And lately I've been feeling like there is
So don't, Oliver.
nothing left except the arrow.
What you gonna do? You can't run.
I'm not running. You've taken your last life.
You have lived your last life.
That line is so hard, bro. That exchange of lines is hard.
I just can't help but think that maybe they were infected by mine.
What you're feeling isn't darkness, it's a schism. You're at war with two sides of yourself.
I need to believe that no matter what happens in our lives, no matter how much darkness infects us, I need to believe that we can come back from that.
You wouldn't have survived, much less come out the other end a hero. Somebody who wants to do good. If you didn't have a light inside of you.
This is different now. You become someone else. You become something else.
When was the moment the playboy son of a billionaire became the man known as the Green Arrow?
That is something I also found really interesting. Just how much Green Arrow, how much of his story correlates with Batman. Like both of them billionaire playboys, right? Now I don't know too much surrounding the comics version of Oliver Queen, so I'm just going to base this off of my mind with like my knowledge of Arrowverse Oliver. So obviously with Bruce, he lost his parents at a very young age and he watched their lives get taken. Oliver, while he was much older than Bruce was, he still watched both of his parents' lives get taken. And it was through seeing those traumatic events that like pushed them to become like these brutal vigilantes. Only difference is Oliver went down the I take no prisoners route and Bruce didn't. But like it's just like so interesting to me that their stories like relate to each other so much, yet they can be like so different. It's always been like something really really cool that I paid attention to.
You can survive.
Oh, well.
Right my wrongs, but you gotta live through this first. You blame yourself for your father's suicide. Survive. And everything else that has gone wrong since. You need to forgive yourself for your sins.
You say that like it's easy.
It's the hardest thing in this world.
You'd still rather be the Hood than Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen has never really been my better half.
See, nobody moves forward in life when they're hiding behind a mask.
Maybe it's time to stop living for your father and start living for yourself. Just leave the past in the past.
Being the Green Arrow is what makes you feel complete. For some reason, when you put that hood on, it enables you to become the best version of yourself.
Caring about people, Oliver, that makes you human.
Human connections are what keep us human.
Being human is a luxury I might not get to have.
You can't live on an island. You've already tried. But you are always going to have people in your life, Oliver, and they will always need you. For better or worse, baggage and all. And if you can't accept that, well, your past is going to stay your anchor.
That's a crazy thing to say coming from Malcolm Merlyn, to be honest.
When we were growing up, if you had to leave me and Dia to protect us, would you have done it?
Whether right or wrong, everything I've ever done was to protect my children. It's all a parent can do. But someday, when you have children, you'll understand.
Dad.
Everything I do is for my family.
William and Mia.
I'll do anything to protect them.
It's kind of a shame we didn't get to see the rest of their story, but
Never been who you
it
are.
is what it is.
I had to make the deal.
Oh, there's always gonna be some danger or some threat.
Right now, this is what I have to do. I had to find a way to protect everybody. I am the Green Arrow. There's no way.
I've lost people closer to me than I can possibly explain to you. Every one of those losses brings with it a choice between darkness and light.
Don't lose yourself in Hero.
I'll be okay. My name
is Oliver Queen.
I know.
I love
you a
that.
murderer, but you are not. You are a hero.
The old Green Arrow,
He wasn't the best. He saw the world in black and white. But now you know there's gray out there too. Maybe that makes you a better hero.
And that, what what was his character's name? Crap, I can't remember his character's name. I think it was like Bronze Tiger or something like that. Michael J. White. Michael J. White. What he just said to Oliver about the old Green Arrow, like the old one from seasons 1 and 2, really, maybe even 3, I don't know, about him like seeing everything in black and white, but now this Oliver on the screen, like present day, he knows that things are more complicated than that, you know, and that is why I always find the anti-heroes to be the most interesting type of hero to me. Like they are not, you know, like all Superman, you know, like they're not all like oh, I gotta fight for truth, justice, and the American way. Like, no. No. Like, sometimes you gotta go down those darker routes in order to get the justice that you're seeking. And, like, the anti-heroes, they know that. Like, they are not afraid to do what needs to be done sometimes. And I find them to be much more interesting characters because of it. So that's, like, one of the main reasons why Oliver Queen is just so awesome to me. Like, by the end of the series, he was kind of leaning more toward like the, I don't really know how to call it, like pure hero, or all positive hero, I guess, like however you want to name it. He was leaning more toward that, but he's still like dipped himself back into that darkness pool, you know? When the time called for it, he did what needed to be done, and I will always respect that. And he's a great character because of it. A more interesting character because of it, at least to me.
Only you can light the spark, Oliver. It is your destiny. What is my destiny? To save everyone.
Now, if I had more time.
I always felt like there was something you weren't telling me.
I didn't want to burden you with the choice I made.
There is an evil coming that is greater than anything we've ever had to face.
Can we stop it?
But you are the only chance we have.
What did you see?
Everything. I see everything now.
Among the choreography for the show is so good too. Oh, I love this show.
Every fight, every punch you've thrown, every kick you've landed, every arrow you've fired, they have all led you here to this moment, to the ultimate fight.
Spectre.
In truth, there are those who are greater. They are called heroes.
You became a hero, a husband, a father. Thank you.
Oliver Queen wasn't just a hero. He was a good man. He was an honorable person. The fact that he didn't start out that way makes him, in my book, even more honorable.
Facts. Speak, Captain Lance.
To all of us, that anyone can change.
Before you died,
I gave it all up.
you said you'd given up everything. You made some kind of devil's bargain with the Monitor to save us, didn't you?
No, it wasn't a devil's bargain, Barry, and I'd make it again in a second.
You believe Corrigan prepared you for this fight?
I believe my entire life prepared me for this fight.
You remember what I told you? Dying is the easy part.
The dead are at peace.
I'm at peace.
The real heroes are the ones who have to keep going.
You have failed this universe. Oliver! It's time! Has the planet been evacuated?
I was so happy when I heard that for the first time.
The Oliver that I met 8 years ago is not the one that we say goodbye to today. Oliver always told me that in order to save his city, he had to become someone else. He had to become something else. I always thought that meant becoming the Green Arrow. Today I realized that meant becoming a better man.
I need both of you to watch over my family.
The best man he knew how to be.
He fought to his last breath, knowing every moment was another life saved.
This universe is far bigger than any of us could have dared imagine. Even if it is a little less bright. Without him in it.
I will find you.
Hi.
Again.
The red pen. That's the end? Yeah. Oh, that was so good. That was really, really good. I enjoyed, like, even though it didn't have, like, official chapters, you could see, like, throughout the video that it kind of gave itself chapters from the clips that were playing. Like, it started out with Oliver being, like him, like, even saying he's not a hero. He's just this guy who deals out this dark type of justice in the world that people seem to praise him for. But, like, you know, for better or for worse, he was a hero. And then he goes into, like, this phase or period, I guess, of wanting to step into the role of a hero, like to actually be one that like inspires people, like to step out of the shadows, I guess, if you want to say. And then he goes from that to trying to be a better man. So like you could really like break this down into 3 parts. Like dark, like a dark anti-hero, a better hero, and a better man, you know? But yeah, great editing, great music. It really like brought me into it. I enjoyed this a lot. If you guys have any other tribute things that you want me to react to, please feel free to leave them down in the comments and I will try to check them out. But yeah, that's going to be it from me with this one. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.